All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WCBL. We are here with TB. He is one of our new coaches that we invited because of the whole separation thing. And I'm going to go over this again, even though I go over it in every single video. We are doing these coach interviews to get started for WCBL Season 3. You just want to get to know the coaches, get to know their play styles, whatnot, etc. So we have here TB. You could say hi.
Hi.
So let's kind of get right into a few little fun questions. So, how long have you been playing the draft format?
A few years now. I don't know exactly when I started. Sometime around GBA season 5, I think.
Okay. So roughly, I want to say that's XY, isn't it, or S? Was that like the first
It's
or?
I don't know. It's
I can't.
somewhere in there.
Yeah. So that's when you like first found leagues, or like when you first got into it.
Got into it.
Got into it. Gotcha. So how well do you normally place in leagues when you're in them?
Usually I end up somewhere in playoffs.
Someone playoffs. Gotcha. Playoff contention. Oh boy.
Mm.
That's interesting. All right. So like roughly, if you want to elaborate a little bit more, like playoffs, have you ever won a title or not yet?
Only once.
Only once? Okay. So what is your favorite play style and why?
Um, I definitely play more offensive.
Like balls deep hyper offense or kind of like
Mm,
a more
More like
H
a bulky,
mix?
bulky
Yeah.
offense, probably.
Yankee offense, gotcha. See, I'm more kind of HO balance mix. Like I love like straight ball slow offense, making 10 predictions 10 times ahead of the opponent, and having
Yeah.
that like god tech and whatnot in the back that nobody sees coming but me. And like that's the style I play. I tried stall and won in this league actually, and I did fucking horrendous with it.
Oh
I
yeah, no,
did like
I can't
oh my
play
god, I did
stall for the life of
horrendous.
me.
I was experimenting with a lot of stuff. Like I think I had like, if I remember correctly, it was like Zygarde with Veil, but I didn't know how good that actually was. And it was like absolutely horrendous. What is your favorite Pokemon in League and like in casual play? So, for example, like when you're playing casually, what is your favorite Pokemon? Then what's your favorite Pokemon in Draft League?
In Draft League, it would be Milotic or Infernape, probably. And
Okay,
casually, probably still Infernape.
Infernape. Gotcha. I mean, I respect that answer. Infernape's a very fun mon. I love Infernape to death, but it wouldn't be like my premier Pokemon. But what do you think is essential in draft league success?
Oof. Few different things. I'd say one of the biggest things is knowing how to draft and actually being able to draft.
I agree. So, like my answer I gave was like being knowing your play style and just having fun with it. So, like for example, I like I said, I like to play a lot of HO bounce mix, and you just gotta go. You just got to go like all in. If you draft mons you're comfortable with, you'll have a great time with this league. So
Oh yeah,
a lot of leagues in general. So that's what I've come to know. Which do you like better, megas or Z moves?
Megas, 100%.
Everybody wants fuck. Everyone likes the megas. Nobody likes Z at all.
It's
It's kind
not
of
that I don't like Z moves, I like them, but I prefer
they're
Megas.
just yeah, they're just too unconventional and they're too hard to prep for. Is what I've been noticing with Z moves. Is like that one
Right.
big hit is just what can kill you in a match.
Yeah, there's
Well,
really
during like
nothing
something
you
like
can do to
Z.
get ready for them. So
Yeah, it's like you can like for example Z hypnosis or like Z me first on like a pincer, like that shit will be terrifying.
yeah,
Do you prefer like drafting or do you just like wing it? Like planning out your draft, figuring out what the hell you're gonna draft, wing it.
I generally plan my draft a few picks at a time.
If
I
you
don't.
pick,
I used to make a whole plan, but I got sniped so much it just wasn't worth it anymore. So
yeah, I know
I
that
plan.
feeling. Like I remember Chu, Chu was telling me he got like sniped 15 times because he kept going for like all the big hitter mons. Like
Oh yeah, no. I had a
I
league
always
where
go for like unconventional.
I was trying to get a dragon type with my third pick, and I had like 7 lined up. I ended up getting an eighth dragon.
Wow.
I just I don't plan way in ahead in advance anymore. It's not worth it.
Like the only time I'll ever plan in advance is just like when I'm going for like unconventional shit. Like all the big hitters I'll grab like early, but then like all the unconventional stuff I'll like let it slide. So that's just kind of how I do it. What is the most unconventional set you've thought of?
Mm, Probably, well, I don't know about unconventional, but acid armor infestation Gudra
My
is one that I'm particularly proud of.
God. That is actually kind of funny. It's kind of flames too, but I give it to you.
Hey man, it won me the match.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
It,
you can't knock it if it worked. I think the
it,
most Chu knows my most unconventional set. It's Z Mud Slap Manaphy. That shit was so fucking funny. It was hilarious. Because I remember like my opponent had like zero switch Manaphy, super weak to ground type moves, so
eh, sure.
it works. Um, so what was your favorite generation of Pokemon for competitive and just casual play?
Casual Gen 4,
Gen 4? Gen 4. Love it.
competitive. I'm really not sure. I've never really thought about it.
So how, like, if you were to give it a time, like, how often would you say you ladder, if ever?
Oh, I don't ladder. I
Gotcha. You just
absolutely
strictly
do
play
not
draft.
ladder. Can't. Suck at it.
I don't blame you, dude. Honestly, I suck at it. Sometimes I mean, I love team building aspect. I just hate battling. I hate it. I love building teams. Like, sometimes I just make some of the most fun teams I've ever, like, thought of, and then they're just fun. Um, What would you value as a steal mon, quote unquote? Like a mon that's like so good in the lower tiers, it's like an absolute steal.
Oh, geez. I think that depends a lot on the tiering for the specific league. Because
So, for example, me, I love Gorgeist. Like I'm obsessed with Gorgeist. Like if you go back and actually watch some of the replays from season 2, Jesus Christ, you'll see Gorgeist just like wall half the teams.
yeah, Gorgeist is good. Ditto is one that I always thought should be higher.
Yep, ditto. I agree with that pick as well. Like I know there's a lot of stuff like Swellow that's in the lower tiers. It's really kind of
Yeah.
risen in popularity. Like a lot of mons like that. Like I love a lot of. There's a lot of steel mons, I guess you could say. For example, I can think of another one being Cradilly. It doesn't see a lot of love, but it's just so annoying. If it's played correctly, it could be so annoying for teams.
When it works, it works.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try Cradilly, but it's just like I haven't had the time to get around to it. Um, but it's just because there's so much other stuff I haven't been playing League for too long. I think I've been only playing since like ORAS. So um so what are you thinking so far since you're one of the newer coaches here in the WCBL? Just the atmosphere, the players and whatnot, the coaches
So far, I'm enjoying it, but it's hard to tell what the coaches are like until you're actually,
playing them. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, just from like the atmosphere and whatnot. I mean, the division I personally drafted you in it's more of a quiet division. Like JS is from the UK. You could probably kind of tell by his voice.
yeah.
Um, I don't know a lot of the other people. Like the only people I know from the division are Matt, me, obviously, Nada, CB, because we're all the admins, obviously. JS, I know. Victini's Secret, he was our season 1 champion and whatnot, and Matt was our season 2, and that's like the only few people I know in this area. So
Yeah, the only person I recognize in the server is Genius, and that's because I
genius.
lost to him in GOT.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Genius actually did a fun little troll, but I remember that shit. That was kind of funny. Um, so so I didn't ask JS this, I forgot about it, but who do you think is going to be in the final? So in the end, what our plan is, once we have the winner of Indigo, Evergrande, they're gonna play like how that's gonna roll is like playoffs are gonna face each other, and then the champions are gonna face off. Who do you think is gonna be in the champions one?
Uh, I honestly know nothing about any of these people as players, so I could not tell you.
Gosh, I mean, I respect that. I mean, the thing I could tell you is I fucking stacked this division hardcore. Not many people, a lot of people don't know this, but we are going to be announcing it short. I'm telling everybody with these interviews. We did do a sort of draft, I guess you could say, for each coach, like SPL style, where all the coaches, you guys didn't have prices or whatnot, but we just kind of, drafted you guys.
Oh,
And honest to God, I fucking stacked this division so fucking hard. Like Victini right now, he kind of disappeared after season one uh, happened, and then he kind of reappeared recently. That's why we were all shocked when he came back. He came in, he replaced one of our coaches. He came in and didn't drop a game, period, and he won the whole thing. Like the dude had a few losses, but that was from the guy previous, and then he just didn't drop a game and won the whole thing. And Matt is our season 2 champ, and he's in it as well. So I mean, I kind of, like I said, I really stacked this division hardcore. And
yeah,
I know some people like CB, he beat me. A lot of people beat me, so I pretty much stacked this pretty damn bad. But I'm excited because of the fact that I want a good competition for a change.
yeah. No, I honestly have no idea what to expect out of any. So
So, well, I mean, is there anything you'd like to ask me? Because this is like the first time we ever talked.
I don't think so, off my head. We
So,
will wait till the draft comes around,
and we'll see
bat
how
them
things.
start, and see what happens.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all the big questions I want to ask. And I mean, thank you all for watching. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Have a good day, guys. Peace.